Hi guys! Today is a pretty exciting video because it is a collab video with my friend here on YouTube, Ashley. Her channel name is Awkgingy. I'll have it linked down below, of course. I've noticed a trend of the full-faced using products I hate. I asked Ashley if she would want to collab. I figure with these like trending videos, we're gonna do them anyway, so we might as well collab, do them together, upload the same time, you know? Ashley is really awesome and she is growing here on YouTube and I'm so proud of her, so make sure you go and subscribe to her if you are not already. I believe those that are like very dedicated and put in so much work and are super passionate about their channel are the ones that deserve to grow, and Ashley is one of those. Like I said, today's video is going to be the full-faced using products I hate. I'm not big into like negativity or bashing companies or anything like that, and that's why I don't really include unfavorites in my favorites videos, but I definitely do have a few products that I just really do not like how they performed on me personally. That being said, I really hate using the word hate for this. I probably don't hate any of the products that I'm going to be using. I just dislike them and how they performed on me. I actually really like this video idea because it's one thing to say, oh my gosh, it was just so patchy on my skin and it just didn't work with my skin tone and blah blah blah. But it's another to actually apply it and show how it works on your face and why you don't like it. So enough rambling, I'm just going to start putting stuff on my face that I really do not like. Sorry about Dublin. This is where he likes to sit when I'm getting ready, and if I were to lock him out of the room, you would hear him meow like crazy. That's just where he's gonna hang out, and he's snoring, so hopefully you can't hear that. The first product I'm going to use is, of course, a primer. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Ultra Light Formula. It says it prolongs makeup wear and even skin tone. First of all, I love Hard Candy, no bash to them. I mostly got this primer so that I could find a cruelty-free primer. I just really don't like the way that this feels. It is a white primer. You really have to shake it up, otherwise it squirts out nasty like oil. The problem with this primer is it feels super oily on the skin. If you were to have oily skin, like this is it's just super slick and it has such a gross feeling residue. Kind of just feels like it's sitting on top of my skin. I usually have to avoid it around my nose area because it really makes my foundation cling to my dry patches. Okay, I did a little bit of color correcting using a different product that I like. Next, I am using the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder Foundation. I wanted this for so long and finally I found it on sale and I was super excited. It was seriously like half price. This is like a $12 foundation. That's quite a bit for a drugstore foundation, but I finally got my hands on it. Now I have dry skin, so it doesn't really work for my skin type. Of course, it's a liquid to powder, so it's going to be more drying. Do not like how you have to apply it. First of all, it is just an open container. It is super liquidy foundation. It just makes a mess. Like you can see on the bottle, remnants of the last time I used it. Straight up water. It says right on the packaging, not recommended for a sponge or brush. It literally looks terrible if you apply it with a sponge or a brush. You can see streak marks, so I hate that you have to apply it with your fingers. I'm applying it to my nose right now, and it's rubbing off the product I already had on. It was there first. You don't have to just take over. It just gets all over the sides of your fingers, all over the container. Look at this. Look. It's a mess. It's looking so bad because it's not like blending in well. Now that it's like blended in, like half an hour later, who has that kind of time? The concealer I'm talking about is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Love this for blemish coverage. For the under eyes, it is just way too much and it creases. It's not cute. I bought 3 of these. All 3 of them were not made well, is the only way I can describe it. I should have used a foundation that I could actually show you guys what's wrong with this sponge when I apply it. Look at this sponge. Can you see how porous it is? It's just not very good quality. There are holes that you can see. When you try to apply your foundation with it, it looks like you're sponge painting your face. So these are like $6 or $7. I bought 3 of them. Finally I was like, seriously, I'm trying to save money by buying these and not the Beauty Blender, but I just bought 3 to equal the price of the Beauty Blender. So finally I splurged and bought the Beauty Blender because these were just very inconsistent. For powder, I am using the Your Minerals Sweden Transparent Veil. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm if I remember right. It's one of those powders that I can just really see it on my skin even after I take the ridiculous baking off. And my RC May No Color powder is not like that. Guys, look at my eyes. Do you see how bad they're watering? That's another thing about this concealer around the eyes. They make my eyes burn. Next product that I hate. I've given it so many tries and I just can't get it to work. This is the Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel. It's a clear gel. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but it's taking off brow product. So like now there's a bald spot there. It's creating a bald spot there. It just takes the product away and it ticks me off. Like I put that product there for a reason. Look how bad that looks. Completely messed up the shape of my brows too. Like, okay. Get off of my face. That's another thing about this powder. It leaves a white cast. This is like super creasy already, even with the baking. Talking about this Ready to Wear by Jouer, this was just really disappointing to me. This is not good. Like, this is flimsy. I don't even want to know how much this is. Jouer is kind of an expensive brand, and I got this for free from Gen Beauty, so it's not like a huge loss or anything, but I just was very unimpressed with this palette. A lot of kickback, and there's just something about this tone of bronzer that I don't like, and it's super patchy. Blend. Peach Glow Mineral Powder Blush. This is a really, really pretty color, and maybe it's just my skin tone that it doesn't work for. I think they were trying to get NARS Orgasm out of this, but it's just too dark for a blush. I look great. This is a light hand even, and I even tapped off the excess. This looks so bad. Maybe this is supposed to be for darker skin tones or something. Like, the bronzer and the blush just don't look good on me, and it's terrifying and it doesn't blend out. I like a shimmery blush. This is straight up glitter sitting on my skin. Yeah, not cute. As an eyeshadow, I could see it. Blush for me, no. Okay, so this highlighter is a cream consistency and it's surrounded by powders, so you can see the kickback from that blush is all up in that highlighter right here. It's like and it's super greasy feeling, glittery, and it rubs away into absolutely nothing. Not super impressed with this palette at all. I'm going to talk about this Smashbox On the Rocks palette. Gorgeous packaging. The problem is I feel like they focus more on the packaging than they did the actual product. This was a gift from my best friend Sarah for Christmas, and I wanted this, so I appreciate the fact that she got it for me. I love her so much for getting this for me. Really just showed me how much I don't like Smashbox eyeshadows. Smashbox is great with their primers. I'm just not super impressed with their eyeshadows. I don't reach for these very often. I think that it's very hit or miss. For example, this brown, great. Super soft, super creamy. This brown right next to it is super dry and super chalky. The glitters are very glittery, like not very pigmented and just super chunky. I don't like how all the names are on this instead of like on the palette. Take Marzipan, and this has a lot of kickback, but it is super pigmented and actually a pretty creamy shade. Now I'm going to take the color Totally Nude in my crease. I do not have like a palette that I absolutely hate. I'm just like, this is just kind of something that I'm not super impressed with. You can see it's not really blending out very well. I just find that I don't really reach for this palette very often because I'm not its biggest fan in regards to how much work it takes to blend things out. So you can kind of see how choppy it looks. Now I'm going to take the color Sable. It's really pigmented. Okay, so it swatches and feels super creamy, but it's not really wanting to blend out very well. Like, you guys saw I set my eyeshadow primer with eyeshadow. Like, it should be blending out just fine, and it's not wanting to. I am going to take Ambient. A lot of pickup. Ooh, this is really pretty actually. This is the Earth Lab Cosmetics Vegan Mineral Pencil. This is not super pigmented. It's very dry feeling. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a migraine again. I had one all day yesterday. I feel like with these products that are vegan, they don't put forth as much effort as they should. Like, they think, oh, we're vegan, they'll buy it anyway because we're vegan. Like, all these cruelty-free users will buy it anyway. I still want good products out of my vegan cruelty-free products. Like, I still hold you to the standards of the products that test on animals. Like, this is not okay. This is after swiping back and forth and my eye is killing me now. You should have the pigment there if you're claiming to be a black eyeliner. There's your shade, Sophie. These are so bad. Okay, so this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mini Mascara, and then the Best in Faux Tarte Lash Extending Fibers. Starting with the mascara, this mascara sucks. It's like super dry and absolutely nothing happens. Alright, so that's one coat of mascara. And then you go into fibers. Look at this. There's like nothing to like even comb the fibers onto your eye. They just like are wrapped around this stick and it's falling out into my eye, on my face. Ow, it's in my eye. I don't know why I even did that. The things I do for you guys, like, I knew that was gonna happen. So now there's fibers all over my face. Let's do another coat of mascara. I don't think any of the fibers even stayed on my lashes, so this is just 2 coats of mascara. I mean, it's great for like really, really natural lashes if you want them that natural. I'm not sure if you guys remember or not, but I talked about this in my lip collection week. So this is the Absolute Velvet Lippy in the color Wicked. This is the biggest disappointment in my life because this is the most beautiful color. It's still super patchy. This is such a stunning color. I would rock this every day during the fall time, but it's just so patchy, and this is the best I could get it. Like, I don't understand. It's honestly like the best I can get it, and it's still just so patchy. So this is what it looks like. There you have it, guys, a full face using products that I hate. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Of course, go and check out Ashley's video that she has over on her channel. Like I said, I'll have her channel as well as the video linked down below. So my normal outro of like spreading positivity doesn't really make sense with this, does it? I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe so you see more from me. I will see you all in my next video, and in the meantime, make sure to spread some positivity. Bye.
I just wanna hold you for just long enough, so you don't get tired of me telling you I love you so much.